Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Podcast for Life. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Emma. Hi, friends. How are you today?
We're so happy you're here. This podcast is for people who want to practice English in a fun, easy way.
Yes, we talk about real life. We speak slowly, clearly, and naturally, so you can listen and learn English while you walk, cook, clean, or take a rest.
Today's topic is one of my favorites, home cooking routine.
I love cooking at home. It makes me feel relaxed and happy.
Me too. So today we'll talk about our cooking routines, what we cook, when we cook, and why we like it.
And we'll also teach you some easy English words and phrases you can use to talk about cooking.
Great idea. Let's start with a question, Emma. What does home cooking mean to you?
Good question. For me, home cooking means making food in your own kitchen. You use your hands, your time, your heart. It's not fast food or restaurant food. It's personal and full of love.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, I agree. When I cook at home, I feel like I'm taking care of myself and my family. It's not just food, it's care.
Exactly. And home cooking doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need to be a chef. You can make simple meals like soup, sandwiches, rice, or pasta and still enjoy it.
Yes, and I think cooking helps us to save money and eat healthier too.
Totally. So, listeners, what about you? Do you like cooking at home?
Maybe you cook every day, or maybe only sometimes. That's okay. Everyone has a different routine.
Speaking of routines, that's our focus today. The home cooking routine.
Yes, routine means the things you do regularly, like every day or every week.
So when we say cooking routine, we mean how you cook in your daily life, what you make for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and when you cook.
Let's warm up with some simple cooking words.
Okay, let's start with cook. To cook means to prepare food using heat. For example, I cook dinner every evening.
Next, boil. To boil means to heat water until it's very hot and bubbles come up. For example, I boil eggs for breakfast.
Good one. And fry. To fry means to cook food in oil in a pan. Like, I fry eggs in the morning.
Nice. Another one, bake. To bake means to cook something in an oven. Like, I bake bread on Sundays.
Great. These are common words you can use in your home cooking routine.
Right. And when you talk about your meals, you can use sentences like, I usually cook rice for lunch. I sometimes eat soup for dinner. I don't cook breakfast. I just drink coffee.
That's so natural. And we'll hear many examples like that today.
Yes. After a short break, I'll share my own home cooking routine, what I eat and how I cook during the week.
I can't wait. Sarah cooks really well.
Oh, thank you. But I make mistakes too, and I'll talk about that later.
Great. Okay, friends, let's take a short pause. Maybe you can think about your own cooking routine. What do you usually eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner?
We'll be right back in a minute.
Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone. This is English Podcast for Life, and we're talking about home cooking routines.
Yes, now I'll share my own routine, what I usually cook during the week.
Perfect. Sarah, tell us, are you a morning cook or an evening cook?
Good question. I think I'm more of an evening cook. In the morning, I'm a little sleepy.
Same here.
So let's start with breakfast. On weekdays, Monday to Friday, my mornings are busy. I don't have much time, so I usually eat something quick and simple.
Like what?
Usually, I have oatmeal with fruit or toast with peanut butter. Sometimes I make scrambled eggs if I have more time.
That sounds healthy and nice.
Yeah, I like oatmeal because it's easy. I just boil water, add the oats, and cook for a few minutes. Then I put in some banana or apple, and it's done.
So easy.
On weekends, it's different. I have more time, so I make a bigger breakfast. Maybe pancakes or omelets.
Yum. Do you use a recipe?
Not really. I know it by heart now. I mix flour, milk, and an egg for pancakes. Then I fry them in a pan and eat them with honey or fruit.
That sounds delicious.
It is, and it makes the house smell so nice in the morning.
Oh, yes. The smell of pancakes is the smell of happiness.
Exactly.
Okay, what about lunch?
Lunch is simple. I often eat rice with vegetables or a salad with chicken.
Do you cook every day?
Not always. Sometimes I cook a big meal on Sunday and then eat it for 2 or 3 days. That's called meal prep, when you cook in advance and save it.
Oh, yes. Meal prep. That's a great word for our listeners. Can you explain it again?
Sure. Meal prep means preparing your food before you need it. For example, on Sunday, I cook rice, chicken, and vegetables. Then I put them in containers and keep them in the fridge. During the week, I just heat them up.
That's smart. It saves time during busy days.
Yes, and it helps me eat healthier because I don't buy fast food.
Very true.
Also, I often make soup. I love soup. It's easy, I just boil vegetables, maybe add some noodles or lentils, and season with salt, pepper, and herbs.
Sounds cozy.
It is, especially in the winter. I make big pots of soup and eat it for lunch or dinner.
Speaking of dinner, what's your dinner routine like?
Dinner is my favorite meal. I love cooking in the evening. I put on music, maybe light a candle, and cook something fresh.
That sounds lovely.
Usually, I cook pasta, stir-fry, or baked vegetables.
Let's explain stir-fry.
Good idea. To stir-fry means to cook food quickly in a hot pan with a little oil. You move the food around with a spoon or spatula. For example, I stir-fry vegetables with soy sauce.
I love that. So colorful and healthy.
Yes, it's easy and fast. Sometimes I add tofu or chicken for protein.
What about baking? You said baked vegetables.
Oh, yes. I cut up potatoes, carrots, onions, and maybe zucchini. I put them on a tray, add olive oil, salt, and herbs, and bake them in the oven for about 30 minutes.
Wow, that's simple but delicious.
Yes, and while they bake, I can relax, clean the kitchen, or call a friend.
That's nice. Cooking can be relaxing, not stressful.
Exactly.
Do you ever cook for friends or family?
Oh, yes, I love that. On weekends, I sometimes invite my friends for dinner. We cook together.
That's fun. What do you usually make?
Usually something easy, like pasta with tomato sauce or tacos. Everyone helps. One person chops vegetables, another cooks the meat.
Teamwork.
Yes, and it's a great way to practice English, too. You can talk about what you're doing. Can you pass me the salt? Please cut the onions.
That's a great idea. Cooking as language practice.
Exactly. You learn words like mix, cut, chop, pour, add, and taste.
Let's say those again slowly for our listeners.
Mix, cut, chop, pour, add, taste.
Nice. Simple and useful.
Oh, and one more thing. I like to plan my meals. Every Sunday, I write a small list, what to cook for the week.
Like a meal plan?
Yes, I write something like Monday, rice and chicken. Tuesday, pasta. Wednesday, soup. Thursday, stir-fry. Friday, leftovers.
That's so organized.
It helps me save time and avoid stress. I don't have to think, oh no, what should I cook today?
That's a good tip for our listeners, too.
Yes, and I try to use fresh ingredients. Vegetables, fruits, and simple spices.
Fresh ingredients always make food taste better.
Definitely.
Okay, before we move to my cooking routine, can you tell us one of your favorite quick recipes?
Okay. One of my favorites is garlic butter pasta.
Oh, that sounds amazing. How do you make it?
It's so easy. First, I boil pasta. In a pan, I melt some butter and cook chopped garlic. Then I add the pasta to the pan, mix everything, and add a little salt and black pepper. Sometimes I put cheese on top.
That's it?
Yes, 4 steps. It takes only 10 minutes and tastes delicious.
Perfect for a busy day.
Exactly.
Thanks, Sarah. That was really interesting and tasty.
Thank you. I hope our listeners got some ideas for their own cooking routines.
I'm sure they did. All right, next up, my cooking routine. I cook a little differently, but I also love homemade food.
Great. We'll hear all about that after a short break.
Don't go anywhere, listeners.
Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to English Podcast for Life.
And today we're talking all about home cooking routines.
Before, I talked about my cooking routine, what I eat, and how I plan my meals.
Yes, it was great. Now it's my turn. I'll share my routine and some tips, too.
Perfect. So, Emma, what kind of cook are you?
I think I'm a simple and practical cook. I don't make anything fancy, but I like food that tastes good and doesn't take too long.
That's the best kind of cooking, I think.
I agree. So let's start with my mornings. I usually wake up around 7, and the first thing I do is drink a glass of water.
Healthy start.
Then I make coffee. Always coffee.
Same here.
After that, I usually make something small for breakfast. During the week, I don't have much time, so I often eat yogurt with granola or a piece of toast with jam.
Simple and sweet.
Yes, sometimes if I'm really hungry, I make fried eggs or an egg sandwich. It's quick. I just fry the egg in a little oil and put it between 2 slices of bread.
That sounds nice.
And on weekends, I like to make smoothies. I blend bananas, milk, and sometimes spinach.
Oh, healthy smoothie.
Yes, it gives me energy for the day.
Okay, what about lunch?
Lunch is usually my biggest meal of the day. I often cook rice, pasta, or potatoes, and then add vegetables or some kind of protein, like beans, eggs, or fish.
Do you eat out sometimes?
Not often, maybe once a week. I like eating at home because I can control the ingredients, less salt, less oil.
That's smart.
I also like to make one-pot meals.
One-pot meals. Can you explain that for our listeners?
Sure. One-pot meal means you cook everything in one pot, rice, vegetables, and meat together. It's easy and there's less washing to do later.
Perfect for busy people.
Exactly. One of my favorite one-pot meals is vegetable curry.
Yum. Tell us more.
Okay, I chop onions, garlic, and carrots. Then I fry them in a big pot with a little oil. After that, I add curry powder, potatoes, and coconut milk. I let it cook for about 20 minutes until everything is soft.
That sounds delicious and easy to make.
Yes, and it smells amazing too.
What about dinner?
Dinner is lighter for me. I don't like to eat too much at night. So I usually make soup, sandwiches, or a small salad.
What kind of soup?
I make many kinds. Tomato soup, pumpkin soup, or chicken and noodle soup.
I love soup. It's warm and comforting.
Yes, and it's easy to cook. You just boil everything together and blend it if you want it smooth.
Nice.
Sometimes, when I'm tired, I just make a cheese sandwich and drink tea.
We all do that sometimes. What about the weekend? Do you cook differently then?
Yes, on weekends, I like to cook something special or new. I try a new recipe or bake something sweet.
Oh, baking. What do you bake?
Usually banana bread or cookies. It's relaxing. I put on some music and I take my time. Baking is like meditation for me.
That's lovely.
Also, on Sunday afternoons, I like to cook food for the week. Like you do, Sarah.
Meal prep.
Exactly. I cook some rice, boiled eggs, or roast vegetables. Then, during the week, I just mix and match.
That saves so much time.
Yes, and I don't have to worry about what to cook every day.
Do you cook alone or with someone?
Usually alone, but sometimes with my mom when she visits. She's a great cook.
Oh, nice. What do you cook together?
We often make soup or stew. She likes traditional recipes. I like simple ones.
Do you ever argue in the kitchen?
A little. She says, you need more salt. And I say, no, it's fine.
That's so funny. Cooking together is a great way to connect.
Yes, and sometimes I cook with my friends. We make pizza or dumplings together. It's a fun activity, not just about eating, but also talking, laughing, and sharing stories.
Let's stop for a quick vocabulary check.
Good idea.
We talked about boil, fry, and bake before. Now we also said blend. That means to mix things in a blender until it's smooth, like a smoothie.
Yes, and chop means to cut food into small pieces.
And roast means to cook food in the oven with dry heat, like roasted vegetables or roasted chicken.
Right. Here are a few example sentences. I chop onions before I cook. I roast vegetables in the oven. I blend fruits to make a smoothie.
Nice and simple. You're from the UK, right, Emma?
Yes, I'm British.
So what's typical British home cooking like?
Well, in Britain, many people eat things like roast dinners, fish and chips, or shepherd's pie. But at home, we usually make simple meals, pasta, curry, or sandwiches.
So similar to many countries now.
Yes, very international. We use ideas from all over the world. For example, curry is from India, but it's very popular in the UK.
That's true. Food brings cultures together.
Exactly.
Thank you for sharing your routine, Emma. I really liked hearing about your weekend baking and smoothies.
Thank you. I enjoyed talking about it. Cooking is a big part of my daily life, and I think it's a great topic for English learners.
Yes, you can practice English and make delicious food at the same time.
The best way to learn.
Next, we'll talk about funny cooking mistakes and easy tips for beginners.
Oh yes, I have some funny stories to tell.
Can't wait.
Stay with us.
Welcome back, everyone. This is English Podcast for Life, and we're talking about home cooking routines.
Yes, in the last part, we talked about my cooking routine. Now it's time for something a bit different. Funny cooking mistakes and useful tips.
Oh, I love this. Everyone makes mistakes in the kitchen, even people who cook a lot.
That's true. So, listeners, don't feel bad if your food doesn't look perfect. Cooking is about learning, trying, and having fun.
Exactly. So, Emma, what's one of your cooking mistakes?
Okay, I'll tell you my biggest one. A few years ago, I tried to bake banana bread for the first time.
Oh no, what happened?
Well, I followed a recipe, but I didn't have baking powder. So I thought, I can just skip it.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I mixed everything and put it in the oven. It smelled nice, but when I took it out, it was completely flat, like a pancake.
Oh no, banana pancake bread.
Exactly. It tasted okay, but it looked very funny.
That's a great story. So, listeners, tip number 1. Always check if you have all your ingredients before cooking.
Yes, check your kitchen first.
Okay, my turn. I once made soup and accidentally added sugar instead of salt.
Oh no, sweet soup.
Yes, I didn't notice until I tasted it. I was like, why is my soup so sweet?
That's a classic mistake.
So, tip number 2, label your containers clearly. Don't mix up sugar and salt.
Great tip. Another mistake I made was forgetting to turn off the stove.
Oh dear.
Yes, I was cooking rice and I left the kitchen for a minute. I started watching a video, and when I came back, the rice was completely burned.
Oh no, burned rice smell is the worst.
Yes, it stayed in my kitchen for 2 days.
So, tip number 3, don't leave the kitchen when something is cooking on the stove. Stay close and watch your food.
That's right. Even if you think, oh, just 1 minute, stay there.
Okay, let's share some helpful cooking tips for beginners.
Sure. My first tip, keep your kitchen simple. You don't need many fancy tools. A knife, a pan, and a pot are enough to start.
That's so true. My second tip, use fresh ingredients. Fresh vegetables and herbs make your food taste much better.
Yes, even just a little bit of fresh garlic or lemon can make a big difference.
Yes, I love garlic.
Me too.
Another tip, clean as you cook.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes, if you wash dishes or wipe the counter while waiting for food to cook, your kitchen stays nice and tidy.
That makes cooking less stressful too. Here's another one. Taste your food while you cook.
Yes, that's so important.
Sometimes we wait until the end, but if you taste a little while cooking, you can add more salt or spices if needed.
Right. Cooking is about adjusting, changing things a little to make them better.
Exactly.
Let's go over some useful verbs and phrases that listeners can use when they talk about cooking.
Great idea.
Okay, stir. To stir means to move food around with a spoon while it cooks. For example, stir the soup slowly.
Good one. Another word, slice. That means to cut something into thin pieces, like slice the bread.
Right. And pour, to make liquid go from one container into another. Example, pour the milk into the cup.
And season. That means to add salt, pepper, or spices to make food taste better. Season the chicken with salt and pepper.
Perfect. These are all very common and easy to practice at home.
You know, cooking can also be funny.
Oh, yes.
One time, my cat jumped on the counter while I was making a sandwich. He tried to steal the cheese.
Naughty cat.
Yes, I said, no, that's my lunch.
I love it. I once dropped a plate of spaghetti on the floor right before dinner.
Oh no, what did you do?
I just laughed. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Yes, laugh and order pizza.
Cooking is really about practice. The more you cook, the better you get.
Yes, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes help you learn.
Absolutely. And remember, start simple. Make easy dishes first, like soup, rice, or eggs.
That's right. You can even say, I'm learning to cook, and that's something to be proud of.
Definitely. Everyone starts somewhere. So today we learned that mistakes are part of cooking, and that's okay.
Yes, we also shared some good tips. Check ingredients, clean as you cook, and taste your food.
Exactly. And remember, cooking should be fun, not stressful.
Totally. And if you make a mistake, just smile and try again tomorrow.
That's the spirit. So today we talked about home cooking routines, cooking tips, and mistakes.
Yes, it was such a cozy episode.
It really was. I think cooking is one of the best ways to relax, take care of yourself, and learn new English words.
Totally. And remember, it's okay to make mistakes. In cooking and in English. Just keep trying.
Yes, practice makes perfect. Or at least, practice makes better.
I like that.
Thank you so much for listening, friends.
We hope you enjoyed this episode and learned some new words to talk about your cooking routine.
Don't forget, you can listen again, repeat sentences, and even cook while you listen. So until next time,
Bye-bye,
everyone,
everyone, and happy cooking.